Good afternoon, Classroom 3. Today activity, we are day 27. Don't worry about the date, April 29th. We started last Monday. So some people started the new lessons last Wednesday. The date a little bit off, but again, we are day 27. Now, this is the lesson we doing for with social and emotional. You see on the lesson plan, I sent you this Friday. The new lesson plans for this week. I sent you this Friday, so this is below with information about you. So you're gonna ask your child, do it. My name is blank. I live in New Jersey. There are blank people living in my family. Then you can have draw a picture. Draw a picture of your other family. Now 155. So let me go down the game, and this is included in the activity. 155 bigger than me. So this is the activity you're going to do for math. Invite your child to compare his body to other objects such as box space, such as a room. So anything around the house, and you could ask your child to compare his or her body. And let's go back up. So the lesson plan is have the instructions for you also. Oh, okay. Now here is let's just down too far. Here we go. Why this is important and what you can do. You could stand with your child in the middle of the room without moving from our spot. Let's try to touch the walls. And then you ask them now the ceiling. Point out why you were unsuccessful. The room is big, it's bigger than we are. So go with him or her into a closet or smaller room and repeat the action. Point out this room is smaller than the other room. Then you listen carefully for his comments to make sure he or she understands bigger and smaller. So that's the point of today's lesson, understand what's bigger and what's smaller. So you just go down and look at what to do. If you don't have some of these materials, you can use other materials in the house. It's fine. So that's the math. Just compare bigger and smaller items with each other. That's the math. Now today's reading, they don't have the Kindle in it, so the Kindle book. So I couldn't record myself reading the book today, but I am gonna send you a link so the child could listen to the story. We have and the book is called "A Dinosaur Who Lived in My Backyard." So I am gonna send you a YouTube link so your child could listen to the story, so you guys could talk about the story. And I'm gonna send it to you in the email, the link to that book. Now for social studies, it have here you can have your child collect different toys around the house. Ask your child to compare the items by talking about the weight, heavy, light, and other characteristics of the object. So you can ask is heavy, is light, is maybe have a car. This car is faster or slower. So just that's for or really the activity is heavy or light. But you could go ahead and ask other characteristics. But the main goal is to let the child compare if it's heavy or light. That's the main goal. And for physical, we have game, move, and say. So let's go down. So whenever you see it says a game and they have a number, we usually have the activity attached to what to do. So let's go down to game 20. Oh, here we go. Move and say. Game 125. You see the number right here. So for physical activity, move and say is invite your child to maneuver around a small obstacle course while you describe his body motions. Your child will gain experience using position words to talk about what he's doing or she's. So as an example, if you have like a little bucket, you could have the child go around the bucket, and you could tell the child, "Oh, you're going around the bucket." Um, so a little more ideas. cute. Okay, here. Now, if you don't have it say go use a garden hose or a rope to mark an interesting path for your child to follow. You can use anything you have at home. If you don't have a rope or garden hose, you could just be creative. You could use anything, just to have the child follow a path. You could use paper, a book, their toys for that child to follow the path. And describe his or her movement as he or she moves along the path, through the box, tunnel, under the bench, over the block. So you could go through, under something, or over, so they could step over. Invite him or her to say words first with you, then encourage him or her to describe his position by itself. Where will you go next? So have using those positional words. Will you go under? Will you go over? Will you go through? So those are positional words. Um, you could use words just like walk next to. If you want to push them a little more, you could use words such walk next to something, jump away from, go around, tiptoe. So you just make it fun. So it's a little obstacle course, and you can make it up how you want to. And that would be the activity for today. Again, I'm gonna send you the link um to the to the dinosaur book on top, and I'm going to see if I could get a Kindle. Maybe I could get a Kindle read for this and make a video. If not, I will send you a link to Copy Me, Copy Cub, so they can understand. That's the book to go with that. But if not, I will send you a link, a YouTube link to go for your child to listen to that book. But hopefully, I could get a Kindle so I can read it and it'd be on my YouTube channel. And once again, please, please, please send videos of your child doing the activity or a picture. And once again, if you want me to like ask the questions, please set up a time for me to do it. I will call or I could text and we could work together. Again, thank you for watching and hopefully talk to you soon. Have a great day.